so good to see you. This month, we're gonna share words. The great thing about sharing words after we've shared books and we've shared songs is that we've already spoken a lot about different emotions that we might be feeling. And hopefully these conversations have been continuing throughout the month. One of the things that we really like to do is to match emotions. It can be really, really beneficial when a child can understand that grown-ups can share the same emotions that they do. One of the things that can make this kind of a little bit of a game would be if you took pictures. This is me when I'm feeling happy. And then I could ask a child, can you show me what you look like when you're feeling happy? And then we can match our two happies. You can do this with other emotions too. When the child's feeling this way, they can relate to you and they feel that they can talk to you about it, which is really important. Which brings us into sharing words, how to have conversations about emotions. One of the ways to broach this would be to simplify it into different parts of our body. So when I'm feeling angry, how does this make my mind feel? How does my body feel when I'm angry? What do I feel like doing when I'm angry? What kind of actions do I feel like having? This is a great way to talk out some of those thoughts and feelings, and a great way then to further it by saying, okay, this is so valid that you're feeling this way, so let's talk about some of the other things we might have talked about earlier that can help us not fix this, but help us feel a little better. Maybe it's doing some deep breaths. Maybe it's reading a story. Maybe it's singing a song. A wonderful book that we'd love to feature when sharing words about emotions is called The Rabbit Listened. Taylor built something beautiful, and then look what happened. Everything came crashing down. Cluck, 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 what a shame. I'm so sorry. This happened to you. Let's talk about it. Talk, cluck, cluck, cluck. But Taylor did not feel like talking. So this book goes through different friends visiting Taylor, showing different coping mechanisms when Taylor's feeling sad. But Taylor doesn't want to talk, and he doesn't want to get angry. And finally, we get to a rabbit, and the rabbit just sits by Taylor. Just the rabbit listening makes Taylor feel like, now I'm ready to build again.
Reading books, singing songs, playing the emotion matching game. These are all ways that we have talked about the past few months that are really awesome ways to help kids develop their emotional dictionaries. So whenever we talk about social emotional learning in the library or in these videos, I always come back to the wisdom of Mr. Rogers. What's mentionable is manageable. This is as true for adults as it is for kids. That's what makes the emotion matching game so fantastic. Kids are wonderful a lot of the time at picking up on your emotions. By giving them the tools to not only decode but understand what your emotions are, you are giving them the tools that they need to regulate their responses to your emotions and energy. Our next 3-month series is going to be focusing again on social emotional learning through the lens of connectiveness and community and care. And that's because, especially for children, but generally broadly speaking, learning does not happen in a vacuum. The literacy work that you do with your kids helps develop social emotional skills. The social emotional work that you're putting in with your kids is going to help their literacy skills. So, everyone, happy summer, and we'll see you again in June.